Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel where you will learn everything you need to know about hair color theory. If you're tired of having unpredictable results behind the chair and are ready to become a hair color expert, then you are in the right place. In this short video, I will be explaining the color wheel and why it's so important to understand when learning the hair coloring process. If you haven't checked out my previous video about the level system and underlying pigments, then please do so now. Understanding these systems is a crucial step before learning the color wheel. Let's get started. Let's get started. If you would like to follow along with me, click the link in the description for the free PDF downloads. This will take you to my website. All you have to do is enter your email and you will immediately have access to the notes and printout tools from this lesson. So first, we're gonna go over the color wheel. Why do we even use the color wheel in hair color? The color wheel is used to accurately correct, balance, and customize hair color to our client's needs and desired results. If we do this correctly, we will have happy returning clients. And I know we all want happy clients. Let's go over our primary colors. Our primary colors are yellow, blue, and red. These primary colors must be mixed to create other colors in the wheel. Also, these colors cannot be created from any other colors. That's why they are primary colors. Let's go into secondary colors. Our secondary colors are green, orange, and purple. A secondary color is created when two primary colors are mixed. When we mix blue and yellow, that will create green. When we mix yellow and red, that will create orange. And when we mix red and blue, that will make purple. Now let's get into tertiary colors. Tertiary colors are created when you mix a primary color with a secondary color. These colors will create green yellow, yellow orange, orange red, red purple, purple blue, and blue green. So just a quick recap, our primaries are yellow, blue, and red. Our secondary colors are green, orange, purple, and our tertiary colors are lime green, orange yellow, orange red, purple red, and green blue. Now let's talk about color temperature. Typically, one half of the color wheel is referred to as warm and the other half as cool. The more warmer tones consist of reds, oranges, and yellows, and the cool side consists of purples, blues, and greens. Let's take a look at the underlying pigment chart from the last video, and we can see that all the underlying pigments will reside on the warm side of the color wheel, and the neutralizing tones reside on the cool side of the color wheel. So I know you've all heard about neutralizing. That's pretty much what you do when you're trying to tone brassy hair. What does neutralizing mean? Neutralizing in hair color means using a specific color to counteract or cancel out unwanted tones in the hair. This is achieved by applying a color that is directly opposite the unwanted tone on the color wheel. A lot of the times, especially when you're just starting out with learning hair color, sometimes you ask yourself, how do I know which tone to use? 1. Identify the unwanted tone in the hair. 2. Look at the color wheel and find the color directly opposite the unwanted tone. 3. Use that opposite color as the toner to neutralize the unwanted tone. Let's take an underlying pigment of level 8. It's going to be in the yellow spectrum. So what color is opposite of yellow? That will be purple. Purple will neutralize yellow. If your client's underlying pigment is at a level 3 or 4, it's going to be more in the red spectrum. What's the opposite of red? It's green. Green neutralizes red. Levels 5 and 6 is in the orange spectrum. And if we go directly across orange, you see that the color is blue. Blue neutralizes orange. Just to get a better visualization of this concept, let's take our underlying pigment chart and look at the colors that are directly opposite on the color wheel. And once you neutralize these underlying pigments, you are going to be left with something that looks like the level system. So what I'm doing here is I'm neutralizing the color by layering the opposite tone on top of the color. I feel like these are the very basics of color theory that you must know before moving on to feeling more confident behind the chair. Let's take a look at this real-life example. You can see that the client has some staining from previous permanent color. The ends are pretty stained. That tells me that this area has had color deposited multiple times. This area will need the most neutralizing because nobody wants brassy hair. First, we want to assess what level she has lifted to. You can see that her virgin hair is significantly lighter, about a level 8 to 9. Here, we will have to deposit some of that copper gold she is missing because of how brassy her ends are. Now let's look at the mid-zone. This area is at a level 7 and her ends at a level 5 to 6. If we look at her level system chart, you will see that this is the range of tones we are looking for. So how do we formulate for this? Let's start in steps. Where do we need to deposit warmth? On her root, she will need the most warmth. On her mids, she will need some warmth, and her ends mostly need neutralizing. On her root, we need to neutralize with a level 8-9. Her mids, we need to neutralize with a level 7, and her ends, we need to neutralize with a level 6-7. Our next step is to formulate. On her root, we will use 3/4 of level 6 copper gold and 1/4 level 9 violet. On the mids, we will use 7 natural ash, and for the ends, we will use levels 6 to 7 natural ultra ash. This is only one way to formulate. Application, product consistency, as well as understanding the color line that you are using also plays a crucial role in your outcome. In the next video, let's take a look at hair color lines and how labels are categorized based on the color wheel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.